From the kick-off, the All Black forwards took it to the Wallabies with devastating results.
And a charge at the line. Could be Tony Woodcock.
You just watch the line there, and it's a yellow line here tonight, not a white line.
Now
there.
The All Blacks march
and
back.
I think that's a try.
Yeah,
Front foot ball giving Luke McAllister a chance to embarrass George Gregan.
McAllister got away. Now Rico Gear.
Unless you get him right, those solid legs are just too strong for George Gregan.
33 minutes gone, leading 15-6. The All Blacks butchered a golden opportunity to put the Wallabies away.
Here we go. Oh, Solialo knocks it on. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
But with their scrum in disarray and their line-out not as sharp as usual, only desperate defence kept Australia in touch at half-time, down 15-6. But in the second half, the Wallabies were a different team, grinding down the All Black forwards with the help of referee Marius Jonker.
I have spoken about it in the tackle. In the tackle, players.
He stripped the ball. He cleanly stripped the ball. That's ridiculous.
Down to 14 men, the All Blacks couldn't afford to miss first-up tackles. But that's exactly what Rico Gear did.
Long cut-out pass. Ashley Cooper got away from one and got to the line.
They'd be very disappointed with this Richie McCaw, Chris Jacks, if it wasn't huge either.
Luke McAllister won't enjoy this replay either.
The Wallabies go wide. McAllister's missed Mortlock on this occasion. Here goes Mortlock, so dangerous. Lobs it over the top.
The All Blacks had 8 minutes to rescue a match they'd never looked like losing. But the Wallabies were too strong and too smart. 2015 winners, clinching their first victory over the All Blacks since 2004. Kevin Sinnott, 3 News.
So the Wallabies giving the All Blacks a reality check, and as rugby editor Hamish Mackay reports, the All Blacks aren't making excuses.
At the end of the day, they finished stronger than we did. I thought the Australians played particularly well in the last 20 and deserved their win.
The coach hoping New Zealand fans have now got the Wallaby message.
We've been probably saying all along they're a pretty good rugby side, this Australian side. The Australians would understand that. Maybe the New Zealanders still find that hard to handle, but no, they're a good rugby side and they deserve to win today.
The skipper acknowledged the game was there for the taking.
Solialo had held this could have been the game.
You know, we had them on the ropes, and perhaps after half-time we'd come out and been able to score early. It might have been a different story.
A different story it was. Wallaby forward dominance stretching the All Black defence to breaking point.
I thought in the second half, both from scrum and line-out, the quality of the possession improved and got Stephen Larkham was getting the ball on the front foot, and we found some inroads there in the midfield.
Fullback Mills Muliaina quick to divert any blame from makeshift centre Luke McAllister.
Larkham had a lot of room to move to put Mortlock into that sort of space, and then you just can't do that. Maybe you just got to look at the set piece as well at the time. It is too simplistic to look to say, hey, it was his fault, because I definitely, looking from the back, I thought he had a strong game.
I think the All Blacks had, it's been 5 or 6 years since they'd had the Bledisloe Cup, and there'd been a fair bit of heartbreak before that, so a fair bit of emotion when you got it back. It's not an easy thing to win the Bledisloe. So it was a real sense of achievement and pride that we'd done that. And I think for a lot of us that were involved that day, you remember how tough it was to win back, and every time you play for it now, you don't want to forget what it's like when you haven't got it. And that's hopefully the performance we'll put in tomorrow is one that's worthy of that, because it's bloody tough to win back. At the moment, there's a hand from each on the trophy, and I guess we've got to do it right tomorrow. For those guys that perhaps have only been in the team since it's been here in New Zealand, just realising how hard it is and what it means. Just little reminders, but along with that, I think just the fact that as an All Black team we want to put a good performance together, that's enough as well. So both combined, hopefully we get what we're after.
Kapa Opango ringing out across a rain-lashed Eden Park. If only the game was half as thrilling. Just 12 seconds in and ref Nigel Owens stopped the show.
And they get an early penalty.
The airy-fairy play from last week was replaced with a solid surge as the All Blacks played to the conditions.
That's just dumb, isn't it?
Dan Vickerman's cowardly shove on Keith Robinson handed Dan Carter a plumb first shot.
And there's the penalty goal, the first points in the game.
Starved of attacking chances, Doug Howlett impressed on defence. A 48-metre Sterling Mortlock shot tied the scores before Matt Gitto's Zinzan special required a video ref's decision.
It just kept on going in an odd way through the offing. That's over.
Yeah.
The All Blacks scrum was as good as their lineouts were bad. 4 first-half turnovers. No faulting Carter, though, over from 55 out to equalise.
That's an outstanding kick from Dan Carter.
Then a moment of petulance from Adam Ashley Cooper gave the All Blacks the 12-9 half-time lead.
And he nails another one.
A bizarre start to the second spell. Mortlock pinged for the lowest high shot ever.
That's not a great call.
It's not even close, is it?
Carter's shot made it 18-12, then Brendan Leonard kick-started the All Blacks.
Now George Gregan. Oh, intercept! Here goes Leonard.
Camped on the Wallabies line, Tony Woodcock burst through.
All Blacks desperately looking to get it back. They do. A crack at the line.
Carter capped off the night, his golden boot securing the silverware 26-12. The All Blacks celebrating their down-under domination. 2 down, 1 to go. Sean Summerfield, 3 News.